Well, speaking about confidence in the legal system, Mr. Horan, I've read comments, people calling it a low point in the US, and people who don't agree with this verdict tend to go down this path of attacking the legal system. Do you think it will significantly dent trust in the system?
I think it certainly increases voter cynicism about the use of the justice system as a political weapon. But at the same time, I tend to take an optimistic stance and believe that, writ large, the American people are looking at this, both Republicans and Democrats, and saying, we're not quite sure that that this is something that we want to have moving forward. And so there's a renewed interest in kind of removing politics from the criminal justice system and returning it really to where it belongs, which is at the ballot box. And ultimately, you can see Democrats in their messaging.
Excuse me? You said it shouldn't be a criminal matter, it should be at the ballot box? Are you kidding me? You have 40% of Americans saying that they think it's likely or extremely likely that there will be a revolution. How can you say that criminal matters should be decided at the ballot box?
Well, first of all, I'm here as a political analyst. We can get into the fact that the statute of limitations is passed for this particular piece of legislation, that it took extraordinary action on the part of the prosecutor who had previously denied to prosecute this case, to bring it forward. There are many things that we could discuss.
Yeah, we could discuss the fact that it was put on a hiatus because he was in the presidency office. Where do you come up with this stuff? You're obviously not a lawyer.
They are, in fact, not talking about this. They are, in fact, saying on networks like MSNBC and CNN that when Joe Biden spoke to voters in Philadelphia, instead the networks were covering the Trump trial. And that's not helping Democrats. And Democrats at the state and local level are not running against Donald Trump.
Why is a criminal matter a political matter in your opinion? Why would you say something so outrageous?
And they gave Donald Trump airtime. So what they have decided is that the American people, who clearly have mostly already made their decisions, are going to do it at the ballot box.
I know. No idea what you're talking about.
Professor Mahoney, do you have anything to add to this conversation?
I think that I think that we can see already an example of the polarization and the challenges of people speaking in a reasonable way about something that's very inflaming. But I think it's just symptomatic of the politics that we see in the United States, and not just the United States. Polarization is a problem that we see in the UK, Australia, South Korea, Japan, other places. This is a global phenomenon, and unfortunately the US is in the vanguard of it.